Hey Celia, hi Mimi Hong, hey Greg, hey Michelle West in the UK, hey random person, what's up? Hi MW, Fox Buck, good morning Fox Buck. Janet Drums, greetings to you as well. Karen Bland, good morning. Kevin, Karen, you're down in Virginia too, right? Awesome, love the. Oh, hey Alyssa Parrish Rock fam, hey Amanda Hobbs in France, hey Tony Buzzard, hey Lisa, hey James Dosek, Geneva Henderson, hello, good to see you. Hey David, what's up buddy? So guys, here's what's going on. What's up, everybody? Coming in fast, Rufus, Claire, Fraser, Baven from England, Paul Smith in Sheffield, England, Tony Buzzard in Leon, West Virginia. What's up? I'd say go Mountaineers, but I'm a Cavs fan. But at least we both want to beat Virginia Tech every year. Good morning, Eddie Oxidine. Hello, Tim R. Karen, if you're watching, I know you're a Virginia Tech fan. So, okay, so here's what's going on, guys. Hey, Bravo Tango Shepherd. I have writer's block, so I'm going to split some firewood. Sometimes when I get physical, ideas will just come. So I just finished my mountain bike ride. It was like a 47-minute mile loop. It's probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 miles. And it's not really that hot. And I've got about 3 truckloads of wood that my buddy Gary gave me this summer. As you can see, it wasn't split. He cut it into stove links. He didn't split it. So I've got to get splitting. It's August. We're going to start burning in about another 2 months. And I haven't split wood since last winter, and this stuff's a little bit too long to fit in my manual log splitter, so I'm gonna have to bring out the axe, the maul, the chisel, and be a little physical with it. And I haven't done that in a while, so the muscles that I use for that are not in shape for that. So it will be slow going, okay? Even though I'm fit and I'm active and I stay, I exercise daily, it's just different muscle groups I haven't used in a while, so I'm gonna have to take it easy. So while I'm doing it, of course, I'm going to ask you to get my 6. I'm going to be going in and out. I do have to go in and drink some water. I'm going to put on some different clothes because these are pretty wet with sweat. Did you just hear those tree knocks? And I heard footsteps back there just before I started recording. So, hey, Central Michigan Bigfoot. So I'll be going back and forth here for a little bit before we get started. I know you're busy, so if you don't want to sit here and watch, the scenery, that's fine. But I'll leave the camera running for you while I'm getting set up. I've got to get my equipment, change my clothes. I'm going to drink some water, need a bunch of peanuts and yogurt or something, but then I'll come back. So keep getting my 6. If you see anything, if you hear anything, make sure to mention it so the other viewers will know where to look. And maybe I'll get some inspiration here and think of the next story to write. I'm really, really close to finishing up that anthology that's going to be out, knock on wood, hopefully without knocking the camera over, in time for October. It needs to be out. It needs to be to the editor before the end of August. So I think I'm going to have it, and it'll probably actually come out towards the end of September. So if you buy the print copy, you can have it in your hands by October 1. You'll understand the importance of this by then. So I'll get some water, eat some nuts and yogurt, change my clothes, be right back. Get my 6. Getting my 6. What's up, Catitude? I brought my field research kit with me. I have it all packed up from who's that? Oh, guys, it's hard for me to see what you're saying because of this sun. It's like almost, it's giving you a good view. Everything's nice and highlighted and clear, but I'm having a hard time seeing what you're saying. Sorry about that. Looks like somebody asked me some questions. Hey, Sarah, I crack you up. Yeah, with field tools. Hey, Sue Frick, good morning. Hey, David, thanks for having my 6. Had these all packed up because I did that interview yesterday on Life with Dearly's channel. You should go watch that video. The greatest man has arrived. You and I think alike, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I didn't want to leave you out here alone, so brought my snacks out here with me. Banana, lunch meat, yogurt, and Mother Nature's milk, water. I have to eat healthy all day, exercise, eat healthy all day, because come dinner time, Dearly is going to fill my belly with so much stuff that probably isn't the healthiest stuff in the world to eat, but is so good I can't say no. Oh, the interview was on Life with Dearly, my beautiful bride Dearly, aka Giggly Girl's channel. So anybody see any Bigfoot, Sasquatch yet, or hear any tree knocks? Yes, Dearly certainly can cook. Okay, so guys, you know, something else you should watch out for while we're here is we have these beautiful birds called indigo buntings that we've been seeing like crazy this year. They nest up in those bushes and shrubs up there, and they love to come hang out down here and catch bugs out of the garden. They're like metallic bluish, metallic greenish, absolutely beautiful. Been seeing more of them this year than we ever have, so keep your eyes open for that too. I'm gonna go get my splitting tools. Okay. Always remember, guys, safety. If you're gonna do this stuff, wear eye protection, earplugs, gloves. I put pants on because we have snakes and a lot of bees around here. Hey, Jenny B, glad you made it. Chakra, guys, I'm having a hard time reading the screen because the sun's right there. It's giving you guys a great view. Hey, Mimi, it wasn't the breeze. It was light brown. Did you guys see something? Okay, so in the past, we've had people suggest in the comments that one of the reasons we might hear screams or excessive knocking coming out of the forest when I'm over here splitting wood is because he, she, it, or they feel challenged, as if the sound of me banging around on the mallet or with the axe might be sending out tree knock type sounds that are threatening or challenging. So again, you know, I've got my field research kit with me, and this is an ever ongoing, evolving kit of tools here. And so you'll remember, I think in February of this year, we implemented the triangle to announce our presence when we're in the potential Bigfoot Sasquatch territory. So what we're gonna do differently this time, before we start splitting, is we're gonna announce our presence from the wood line to let him, her, it, or they know that we mean no harm. We're just splitting firewood so that we can stay warm inside our humble abode come winter. And remember, stay hydrated if you're doing anything outside. Okay, so after I rang this the second time, turned around and started coming back, made it about 2 or 3 steps back, I heard a knock. Did anybody else hear that? And what do you think of my hillbilly ingenuity? This thing came with like a little rubber band, so you could hold it from that so it would ring louder, but it fell off somewhere and I couldn't find it, so I just took a piece of straw grass. Hope it's not haunted. Okay. I've lollygagged enough. Time to start getting to work. Yeah, I love the sound of those locusts and cicadas and everything else too. Again, bear with me if this looks pathetic. I haven't split wood since last winter, so. Had one lovely lady comment one time on one of my wood splitting videos. She said something like, I'm a 5 feet tall, 98-pound woman, and once again, it's been confirmed that I split wood better than most men. Well, I'm glad I could help you boost your confidence a little more. If you're watching today, maybe I can boost it again. I'm just trying not to get hurt. So if you hear anything, you need to type it so others can. I can't hear anything right now. Hello, Ann Cook. Hey, there's a regular. Good to see you here, Ann. So we don't start burning for another 2 months, so I don't care if it takes me 2 months to southern coast. Our power didn't go out. Hey, Debbie C. Yeah, splitting wood is no joke, Jenny B. I don't care if it takes me 2 months to get this split. I view splitting wood as something akin to eating an elephant. You eat an elephant one bite at a time, and that's how I split my wood. I don't get in a rush. I just start early in the season. If you have earbuds in, you might want to take them out at this point. And if your volume's way up, you might want to turn it down, okay? Forgot how hard this was. Yeah. They're too long to fit into my manual log splitter. My buddy Gary cut them about that much too long. He didn't know. And I actually enjoy this. So here's some worldly food for thought, because I was just thinking, like, if I'm out here doing stuff like this or anything I do out here, I don't have time to what I call stinking thinking, you know, just think about worst case scenarios that could happen, fear about things that are never going to come to fruition, or think, you know, bad things about other people or whatever. So I just love to stay busy, love to do anything to keep my mind healthy. This is like a really good form of meditation because you got to make sure you're hitting that mallet with that hammer, or like you miss, it hurts your hands. So it's like you're just focusing on what you're doing. And so your mind is clear of so many other things. The grass right in front of me where I'm looking is moving, like something's walking right there, but there's nothing there. This is crazy. So anyway, yesterday's video titled, I sold out, here's why. Somebody commented, they were talking about people criticizing, being critical. They said, have you ever noticed that people who have accomplished more than you, or people who do more than you, don't criticize you? And I thought, wow, I've never really looked at it that way. That was a really good point of view, and I wanted to share that with you. Think about that. When someone's criticizing you, think of maybe what they may or may not have done, or what they are or aren't doing, and consider the source. That made a lot of sense. All right, I'm trying to buy time. This is hard. I got to get back to it. Okay. In my own defense, I'm going to tell you why this was so difficult to split. This is black cherry, wild black cherry, but not only is it still relatively green, it's got curl in it, okay? Had this been turned into lumber and furniture made out of it, it would have been very expensive because it has a bit of curl. And what that means is the wood grains weave together. It gives it a more beautiful look. But when it comes to split and curl, knots and forks, it's not very beautiful, as you can see. I'm gonna let that other half dry out a little bit more before I go after it. Split that one in October. I don't want to forget about our main objective. Is anybody seeing anything moving around back there in the background? Hey, Chrissy Hall, or if that's your name. As I said earlier, I'm having a hard time reading your comments because the sun's like straight above the phone. Wolfing, Phoenix or something. Saw some pixies. Whereabouts? Okay, above the wood pile at 1 o'clock. Huh. Big tree in back, right in front of you. All right, we'll keep watching. I'm not going to do much more of this. The temperature was great this morning. It was actually kind of chilly this morning. I did before this a 47-minute bike ride. Hey, Karen Rogers, good morning. Hey, D. Watson. So the temperature's rising. I'm not gonna be able to do this much longer safely, so I'm not, but keep watching. We'll do it for a few more minutes. In the tall grass on my right. Okay. Hey, June. Saw grass, straw grass moving. Yeah, sawgrass will creep up on you around here. Keep your eyes open for that too. You know all these bulletproof millennials who are partying at the beach and stuff and don't care if they get sick because they're bulletproof? About 25 years ago when I was their age, I was pretty bulletproof too. But what I've found with each passing year, that bulletproof armor just kind of wears off somehow. I think gravity has something to do with it. So I've learned to use my brain more than my back with each passing year. And so what I do is I find where the wood has a natural check in it or where it's starting to crack already. And that's where I'll start with my maul. This is a diamond maul, very potent. Back when I was 20, I'd have gone, oh, let's just hit it right there. I'm bulletproof. But now, and put it right there. Guys, it's really heating up. I think I'm gonna be done with this for now. I'm gonna leave my stuff out, and I think maybe this evening, once the sun drops down behind the hill and I got some shade. I mean, look at this. I'm sweating more now than I was when I was mountain biking earlier. It's a lot hotter now, so I don't want to get any cramps or have any sort of heat issues. So I can leave the camera running though. I'm gonna go inside and shower and get up there and see if I can get back to work. Do you guys want me to leave the camera running and you guys just watch? See you, Claire. Okay, getting a lot of yeses. You guys want me to leave the camera on? So there's a light flickering. Yeah, the sounds are nice. You know what, guys? This is like ASMR. I think that's how you say it. It's like to just stare at the scenery and listen to the cicadas and the occasional bird song. When I go in the house, that deer herd will probably come by. Who knows what else? So I'll leave it running. Saw a giant cricket. I tried to catch it, but do I leave gifts out for the fairy folk? I never have, but I could. You know what? I could leave something out right now. Give us something to maybe look at. Here. Now, here's my green pointer arrow from my Bigfoot Sasquatch field research kit. Why don't we put it on the log down here? I mean, you think they'd like a green arrow? Part of Crazy Lake's Bigfoot Sasquatch research kit? I don't know, it's green. It's pretty. It points up and down and all around. I mean, there's that. Wow, how many gadgets can do something like that? Huh. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go shower up and actually eat some real food, a considerable amount. I didn't even eat before I went on my bike ride, so thanks for being here for the live stream. I'll leave it running. See if you guys see anything. If you do, type it in there so other people can look for it. James, I'm not sharing my Twinkies with him, her, it, or they. I would, but I don't have any. I'm fresh out. Guys, we just witnessed something very strange. Hey everybody, listen, I was in the house just now. I'd taken a shower, well, I was sitting in my underwear, in my boxers, at the dining room table, watching this live feed on my laptop. And just after somebody commented that either a car went by or it was a growler, what that was a sanitation truck, because I could see out our dining room windows looking out that way. The camera's facing back this way away from the road, and we're about 250 yards away from the road. So I saw that truck go by, and then I heard it here on the phone coming through my laptop, and somebody said it's either a truck or growler. That was a truck. So I'm watching and I'm watching, and I heard a very distinct knock, and it sounded like it was right here beside the camera. It was close, it was clear, and I was like, okay, somebody's out there messing around. So I got up in the dining room, quickly walked back to the kitchen and looked out the kitchen window, which faces this way. There was nothing here. There was nobody here messing around. I didn't see any animals, nothing, but I clearly heard that knock, and it sounded like it came from right here at the wood pile. So I went into the bedroom and I threw on some clothes to come out and tell you this. Did you guys hear that knock? Maybe it would have been like 90 seconds before I came out here. I just heard more, but they're further away. It's as if something was right here by this phone and knocked, and then they just knocked 3 more times from, oh, it maybe sounded maybe a couple hundred yards away. Is it possible they know this is here and they know what we're doing, and so they flanked around the side and communicated so we could hear it, but then went further off so we couldn't see them, making sure to stay out of range of the camera? I mean, a lot of researchers think that he, she, it, or they know when you have a camera up and when you're recording, and they avoid it. I mean, they could have been pranking us right there by communicating with us through a knock, but making sure to stay off screen. So I'm just gonna walk up here real slowly and look into the woods and see if I can see anything, okay? Hey, Feisty Taco, good to see you. Who's that? James. Silver Shark, they always watch. Yeah. Guys, I saw something moving just inside the tree line right back here. You guys see that? Or is it too far away? Those were motorcycles. I'm gonna risk losing the connection here. I'm gonna try to get us closer to the wood line and see if we can see what that is back there. Something's moving just inside the woods. It's a clear day, so hopefully the connection will stay. I hear what sounds like big footsteps back there. Hey, Jennifer Edmondson, thank you for that super chat. You got volume 2s and 3 in print? Good. Hope you like them. Thanks for the Twinkie and Taxes funds donation there, Jennifer. Appreciate that. $11 o'clock. Listen, there's something in those woods. One of my unique research methods is walking backwards, by the way. I kind of have a hypothesis that it makes him, her, it, or they scratch their heads and wonder just what in the world is Crazy Lake doing walking around backwards now. That's why you always got to get my 6. I can't see back there. I'm walking backwards. That's the big giant tree something jumped out of about a week or 2 ago. You hear that? Jerry said to zoom my camera. I can't. With it recording from this direction, I can't zoom. I'm getting pretty far away from the house. I hope I don't lose the connection. Sorry, I missed those last couple comments because of the way the sun's shining on the phone. I wish there was like just a foot or 2 of shade around here. The sun is beating down on me. I feel like I'm gonna have to take another shower just from standing out here in it. It's pretty hot now. The wind just whipped up. It hasn't been windy all day. Look right over my shoulder. Okay, spoiler alert, it's a deer. It's walking away, watch. It's only like 12 yards away from me. Can you see it? It stopped again. It's eating leaves off of a tree. Can you guys see that deer back there? It's like just inside the wood line. Try to show you that deer. I don't know if you can see her. Like right over here. She just looked at me, made eye contact, put her head back down and kept eating. See her moving? She thinks I'm crazy for walking backwards too. Can you guys see her in there? Almost close enough to pet her. She's like directly back behind my shoulder, just inside the woods. But I don't know if you can see her because of the shadows. Oh, we got a lot of bear around here too. Seen more bears here this summer than we have the entire time we've lived here in the last 4 years. Oh, I see another little deer out there, her fawn. Look at that, right there. Can you see the fawn through there? It's looking at me. See the little spotted fawn? I don't know if you can see, but the thing's like 12 yards away. And there's the mama, just right there. I just heard a knock. It didn't come from these deer. Okay, we're starting to buffer, so I got to get closer to the house. And guys, I think I'm gonna have to turn this off and get out of this heat. Thanks for showing up. Jennifer Edmondson, thank you again for the super chat. Yeah, I got to get in out of this heat. I got to get some work done. And I don't think I want to leave my iPhone 11 sitting out here in this direct sunlight any longer because it's only going to get hotter from here. But guys, I think we got something today. I just don't know what it was. It sounded like a knock right beside the phone. Again, to update you on that, which I heard very clearly on the laptop while I was in there eating at the dinner at the... That was not a dump truck going by my house. Did you just hear a growl? Yeah, it appears as if he, she, it, or they snuck up, flanked around the side of the camera, made a very apparent knock. And by the time I ran right to the kitchen window and looked out here at the phone, and there was nothing here. Got my clothes on and came out, and then we heard the knocks a couple 100 yards away. So I think we may have been visited today. Hey, Jen B, thanks for that super chat. That was pretty neat. I mean, that was worth it. A lot of you have been here for the whole duration. Looks like we've been going for an hour and a half. Thanks for being here. We'll do this again sometime soon. Get another beautiful clear day without the clouds. It looks like our signal works stronger when we get closer to the forest. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all your support. Make sure to check out the Bigfoot Sasquatch Files, Volume 1, 2, and 3 on Amazon if you haven't done so yet. Really pumping to get that anthology, that Halloween anthology, out by October. Thank you for supporting my wife and her channel, Life with Dearly, and our friend Jenny Jo and her channel. And thanks for being you. Thanks for being who you are. Hang in there. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll all get through this COVID mess together. There'll be a time when we look back on it and say, oh, you remember that thing? Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so hang in there, everybody. Sounded like another growl. All right, we'll see you for more next time.